we're just planning as if we're playing the game on Sunday. That's our plans. That was our preparation training today, so we're staying on the same schedule, and we're just wait to hear.
If there were a work stoppage, how hard would it be to start back up again? I guess it would be how long the stoppage was, but would you have to start all over again almost?
Yeah, I couldn't really answer that. I mean, there's so many factors that go into that. Hopefully there's not one, but you don't know how long or exactly what it's going to entail. So that's something I can't really answer.
Go ahead. You've long praised Brad Evans for his versatility. When did the experiment of moving him kind of start? Was it more your doing or his or somebody else?
No, it's something we talked about. I mean, way back in 2005 when he was with me with the under-20s, I played him at center back in a game, and it was something that I knew he could do. I knew he had trained there even with the national team prior to the World Cup and the beginning World Cup camp. And so it was something that we talked about. Brad's main thing was he wanted to get a position, didn't want to move quite as much as he had been. And we had brought in Tyrone Mears as a right back, and we're saying, okay, is there something else we can do in midfield where we, do we spend money and bring in another center back, or do we maybe have a center back in our midst? And so, me and Brad talked about it, and we decided to give it a go. And we'll draw a conclusion on it, about 6 to 7, 8 games into the season, whether it's working or not working.
Is he going to be, assuming there's a game Sunday with the time he's missing now, will he be able to just kind of jump in late in the week and be okay?
Well, that again, it's hard to answer that question right now because you don't know when things are going to conclude or what's going to happen. So obviously for this first weekend, I think all the teams are looking at their reps who've been gone this week. How much training time have they missed? When's the game? And it might affect things, but again, I won't know until we know when he's coming back.
How have you seen him grow over the last couple months? I mean, he's been there since the beginning of the preseason. What are some rooms of growth that he's been able to make?
Well, just understanding positional play, where to hold the line. He was holding a very high line early on, dropping that line a little deeper at times. So he's definitely improved in those areas.
What did you make of the 11-on-11 work today?
It was good. We just worked a little bit on the defending part, just in being patient when a team has the ball back there and when we wanted to step up and then forced them and cut off the field type of thing. So it was just something that we needed to work on. But, the main work that we wanted to accomplish today was just our defensive recovery and working on the shifting and sliding a little bit in a very elementary fashion and get them just to recover at speed. So that was the main part of it. And then going into the 10v10, we got a little bit done.
You talked before about always getting butterflies on first kick. Can you talk about what it would mean to get back out in front of 40,000 people on Sunday?
It's always exhilarating. I mean, I know I never do, and I don't think the players ever do as well. We never take it for granted. I'm always amazed when I walk out there and I see all the people, especially how the stadium fills in between warm-ups and the actual kickoff. And it's just an electric feeling, and it's sort of like, hey, we're home again. So that's a great feeling.
How's the health of your team overall? Is there any concerns about any players at this point?
Yeah, we're good. I mean, Ozzy's the only one right now. There's a few guys have little aches and sprains, but nothing that I think is going to affect decisions as to whether they're going to play or not this weekend.